Lazarus is having a hard time after finding out that Zoleka has been sleeping with Mawethu. Now he's spiraling out of control. He even challenged Zoleka in front of the entire staff until he came out eventually at the end and told her that he knows. Hi, welcome to my channel. Here's an update on Inimba. So ever since Lazarus saw the video of Kaw and Zetu talking about Zoleka and Mawethu being intimate, he has not been able to, he has not been himself. Like he's just sitting on his laptop busy watching and rewatching the footage. And Zoleka keeps on asking Gutsa, what's going on? Come, let's go take a shower, let's do this, let's go to dinner. But it's just distant because it's just pondering on this idea. Because he keeps on, and Zoleka was just going on about how good Mawethu is. He's got a magic touch just because he did, he helped them with the Wi-Fi thingy and the bridge. So now this whole thing is just wrong because it's out of context. But Lazarus is just basing it on the current situation that Zoleka unqoma Mawethu just because she's been sleeping with him. And then she decides to call Lilian, telling Lilian that what is she's trying to do won't work. Zoleka will never do that because she's thinking Lilian fabricated that information or changed voices and all that. And it's actually true. Lilian's like, ask her yourself. But Lazarus does not have the guts to ask Zoleka. Busy overreacting, busy sort of like just being distant, observing Zoleka and just acting a bit strange. Zoleka's even noticing what's wrong. You've been extremely quiet. It's unlike you. And then he lies saying it's work, but you can just see that it's eating him up. And then in the morning, he's busy again, watching the footage over and over again. Kawe comes up and he sort of asked Kawe about her relationship with Mawethu just to find out some information. Kawe made it clear that Mawethu and I are history. And then he just says, I hope it didn't break your heart. But Kawe did not let on any more information because, she cannot. The situation is guy. And then at first Kawe was shocked how when entertaining office gossip, it's unlike you. I know, it's just like out of interest, some things can be interesting in the sometimes can be interesting, but if let's leave it there because it's sort of awkward for a stepfather to be discussing a relationship no stepdaughter sake. The next thing, they go to work and they have a meeting with their staff, and apparently there's like an opportunity for 2 engineers to go to Melbourne in Australia and represent Ikusela. So Zoleka has chosen Uonga to go, and she also chose Mawethu to go together with Uonga. This triggered Lazarus as they were just cheering for Mawethu. Lazarus just interjected and said, I challenge this decision. Why don't you open it up for everyone? Zoleka, but Mawethu's senior and Jay's experience, but Noland and Notkawe, they're also part of our engineers and they're doing a great job. But I'm the CEO and I've made the decision that well then I'd like to challenge that decision. Hi! Kushube Ongazatio, can you just take this private? And then Ukawena was now embarrassed with how Abazal Bayal. They go to Zoleka's office and then they start talking about this. As to Zoleka, how could you do that, undermining me like that in front of the whole staff? Lazarus, like, do you call that undermining? That's but what's going on, because I can see something is not right. But Lazarus is not coming out straight and saying exactly what is wrong. He keeps on saying, why not open it up and not Yanzama favoritism? Zoleka tries to explain, why deserve this thing unless there's other reasons. They get disturbed by a phone call and then they pick it up again. At Zoleka, we need to talk about what happened because it can never happen again. There's no way you'd undermine me like that or talk to me like that in front of the whole staff again. Lazarus then started saying, why is Mawethu deserving the way you're fighting for him? It's like there's like favoritism. Now there's something more to this. And are you guys still sleeping together? Also, I was shocked because what is he saying? Because Zoleka just claims because maybe they still are because the way she's fighting for him. What is Lazarus saying? She just felt so insulted and just froze. And then Cosmo Utumeka Ligamva is going on about how Lazarus said he got him an opportunity to go and spend a day at the pharmaceutical company and he's excited to make us happy for him, but Uhlati then interjects saying, hey, that guy will not just do something and not expect anything in return, like trying to steal a moment. Tumeka was annoyed, saying, "Can't you just be happy for unyana wethu?" And then he said, "Okay, it's fine. You'd be a fool not to take this opportunity. It's a good opportunity for you." Ulikamva was happy because Tatake is actually supporting him. And then I think this is a day where Tumeka gets her results. So Tlati is planning they need to have like a celebration for Tumeka. And Uthandeka decides they need to invite Zoleka as well because they've made peace and Tumeka would love for her to be there. Utlati at first was like, "Nope, Zoleka can't come here." But then Ulo made them see what no, it's not about you. And then Tumeka comes home, so excited, saying that she passed. Everyone is happy for her. Good, yo, congratulations. And then Ulikamva also shares his news. He also passed. Come loud, no, I guess smart Ulikamva is definitely getting that job in that pharmaceutical company. I mean, passing a come louder. Well done, Ulikamva. And I think the parents are happy. Tumeka is very happy. Even Uhlati is happy, proud of his son for once. And then Tumeka will be graduating. This is a happy time for the Mabandlas. And then Onga, use palette, uze to encourages Uqhawe to join Onga because he's sitting there alone. Ahambe ke uqhawe athi hawu riding solo ayisethi beqathi ngifuna ngihlale noba nawe athi cha nami I also like ukuride solo. So I mean that makes the two of them. The next thing uqhawe starts asking about the project athi uonga yazini why don't we leave indaba zasizomsebenzi emsebenzini. Like, what is he saying? What does he want to talk about if they can't talk about work? Because he said they cannot date, it will be unprofessional. Now he wants to leave work at work. What are they going to talk about? It's clear that Uangana is fencing Uqhawe. There are definitely something brewing here. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.